English vocabulary word of the day, riot, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. Riot starts with R, like in the words right, red, and rock. The letter I has the I sound, like in ice, night, and ride. And the final OT sounds like in the word pilot. Riot has 2 syllables, and the stress is on the first one. Riot. A riot is a wild and possibly violent disturbance by a large group of people. For example, police are trying to contain the riot. Riot in this case can be a noun referring to the violent disturbance, or a verb referring to the action of the people. For example, people are rioting on the street. There's a difference between a protest and a riot. A protest is a public demonstration in opposition to something, and a protest can be peaceful. But a riot is always out of control and may be violent. If you call a person a riot, that means the person is very entertaining or very funny. For example, if you have a friend who tells a lot of great jokes, you could say, he's a riot. Finally, we have an idiomatic expression, to read someone the riot act. That means to give the person a strong scolding or warning because of their bad behavior. For example, after my teenage son threw a party in the house without my permission, I read him the riot act. Don't try to interpret this expression literally. It just means I gave my son a scolding, and I warned him that there would be severe consequences if he behaved badly like this again. Want to learn more words? Sign up for the Vocabulary Builder course, where you'll learn hundreds of new vocabulary words. Click the link in the video for free sample lessons, or visit espressoenglish.net and click on Courses to sign up. English vocabulary word of the day, cast, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. The C sounds like in cat, cup, and come. The letter A has the A sound, like in hat, pass, and back. And the final ST sounds like in fast, list, and must. Say the word after me, cast. The word cast refers to the hard plaster covering put around a broken bone. It keeps the bone stable without moving until it can get better. For example, she had to wear a cast on her leg for 6 weeks. In the picture, the girl is wearing a white cast on her leg, and she is walking with the help of 2 crutches. The word cast also refers to the group of actors in a movie, TV show, or play. Cast refers to the actors and actresses. The people working in technical areas are called the crew. Cast is also a more formal, old-fashioned word for throw. For example, the man cast a stone into the river. Cast is also used for throwing the fishing line out into the water. A few expressions with the word cast include cast doubt on, cast some light on, and cast a shadow over. To cast doubt on something means to cause something to appear false or untrue. For example, the new evidence casts doubt on the truth of the suspect's alibi. A suspect is a person who may have done a crime, and an alibi is the person's story about where they were and what they were doing when the crime occurred. So in this sentence, there's some new evidence which casts doubt on the suspect's story. It makes the suspect's story appear false. The expression cast some light on means to clarify or reveal information to help people understand something. For example, the consultant was able to cast some light on the process for registering a new business. That's a complicated process and it's difficult to understand, but the consultant cast some light on it, meaning he made it easier to understand. Finally, cast a shadow over means to fill a place with sadness or a strong negative emotion. For example, the accidental death of an athlete cast a shadow over the whole competition. Someone died. An athlete died, and it filled the area and the atmosphere of the competition with sadness. Our month of Word of the Day is almost over, but you can continue learning in the Vocabulary Builder course. Click the link in the video to take some free sample lessons, and go to espressoenglish.net to sign up for the course. English Vocabulary Word of the Day, duck, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. Duck starts with D, as in the words day, done, and dig. The letter U has the sound, like in luck, cut, and mug. And CK sounds like in pick, black, and stuck. Say the word after me. Duck. A duck is a type of bird that is often found in water, as you can see in the picture. A baby duck is called a duckling. The word duck also refers to a movement, when you move your head and upper body down in order to avoid being hit by something. In the picture, one boxer is ducking the punch from the other boxer. When you move your body or head to the side, then you are dodging the attack. But when you move your head and body down, you are ducking the attack. One expression is a sitting duck. A sitting duck means an easy target for attack. For example, if that soldier doesn't get back to the base quickly, he'll be a sitting duck, meaning it will be easy for the enemy to attack him. Another interesting expression is get your ducks in a row. This means to get your issues organized. For example, I can't think about buying a house until I get all my ducks in a row when it comes to my finances. This means until I organize my financial issues. If you often find yourself struggling to think of the right word in English, you'll benefit from my Vocabulary Builder course. It will help teach you useful vocabulary words that you can use in daily life. Click the link in the video to take some free sample lessons. English Vocabulary Word of the Day, press, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's practice the pronunciation. PR sounds like in the words prefer, proud, and pretty. The letter E has the sound, like in wet, less, and red. And SS sounds like in kiss, mess, and boss. Say the word after me. Press. The verb press means to apply pressure by pushing. For example, pressing the big red button will sound the alarm. Press is also a general word for the media and news publishers. For example, the president hasn't yet made a statement to the press. We can talk about the local press or the international press, again referring to local media and international media. The expression press coverage refers to how much a topic is appearing in the news. And we also have something called a press conference. That's a meeting where a famous or important person talks to multiple reporters, and the reporters can ask questions. One expression with the word press is pressed for time. If you're pressed for time, it means you don't have much time, so you're in a rush. For example, I can't chat right now. I have a doctor's appointment and I'm pressed for time. Another expression is being hard-pressed to do something. This means have a lot of trouble or difficulty doing it. For example, this is a great computer. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better one. This means it would be difficult to find a better computer than this. If you're interested in learning more, check out my Vocabulary Builder course, as well as the free sample lessons that you can get by clicking on the link in the video. English vocabulary word of the day, safe, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. Safe starts with the letter S, which sounds like in sun, say, and sick. The letter A has the same sound as in name, late, and day. And FE sounds like in if, stuff, and laugh. Say it with me, safe. You probably already know that safe is the opposite of dangerous. For example, this protective equipment will keep you safe from radiation. The word safe also refers to an object. A safe is a securely locked box, usually made of metal and locked with a key or a combination of numbers. For example, you should keep your passport in the hotel safe. Again, a safe is usually a small metal box. If you have a securely locked room, that's called a vault. Banks usually have a vault. One expression with the word safe is play it safe. This means to take precautions and avoid taking risks. For example, I don't like to invest in the stock market because I prefer to play it safe when it comes to my money. Another idiom is safe and sound. This means safe and physically okay without injuries or damage. For example, we crashed the car, but we were all safe and sound thanks to the seat belts. Are you ready to learn more words? Go ahead and click on the link in the video to take 2 free sample lessons from my Vocabulary Builder course.